Holland and the Millionaires. Forgive me interrupting, lads. Jools, first of all, the burning question. You're a contemporary young man, but why boogie woogie?
Well, contemporary, yes, and young, yes, and boogie woogie because largely, in fact, one has never been told before on television, and this is all true. I have an uncle who, when I was small, used to play boogie woogie piano, you see, and when I was 6, I watched him play this sort of thing, and parrot fashion, merely parrot fashion, just copied him doing this. Now, the sad thing is that recently, since then, he has in fact, due to a most tragic accident, lost the end of this part of his finger.
Oh.
And so it means he can now teach me no more. But that is where I first got the inkling for boogie woogie. And then when I was sort of 6 or 7, stuff like that, believe it or not, I used to go and try and find boogie woogie records. But it's very hard at that age to try and convince people that you are a serious enthusiast.
Now, usually boogie woogie and its place in jazz is of esoteric interest to kind of long-haired jazzers who are nudging 50 rather than just over 20. So how do you find other people who are interested in that kind of music? I mean, how about these people with you?
Well, of course, it isn't all boogie woogie, although I suppose my piano style is based on that. But then lots of people's are. I mean, for instance, Jerry Lee Lewis, who's rock and roll stuff, he's boogie woogie, I suppose. But then also, I suppose, anybody really, because pianos aren't actually used that much anymore as pianos, it's lots of moves and you have... It's a piano is something really that not that many people play anymore. I mean, that might sound like a rather sweeping statement to the millions of pianists watching, but in bands, in pop bands, they don't so much anymore. Whereas I on stage don't have thousands of people below me. I just use this, you see. So I think maybe the overall sound makes people think, oh, boogie woogie.
I was wondering when I came on whether you preferred the chat or the music. And hearing you talk, I'm not so sure now. I said the music. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer interviewing and being interviewed?
No, I think I prefer to stick my head in a piano. I think that's really has a big lead.
That's the answer I hoped you'd give me, because I want to hear some more music now. What is it?
This is Dynaflow. We'll dig this then. Looking motor that you had a sing, a white interior, white ball tie. It attract people like attack flies. You know I'm a coming when I move down the street. It got the flow transmission, it drives pretty neat. Yeah, it's got the kind of motor you can put on the track. It each Chevrolet, take it down and the back, put the pedal to the floor and you hear the motor revving. This is called a two-tone heaven. Crump to the left and crump to the right. And my wheels in the dust and I'm gone with sight. Jump back down, go jump back. Jump back down, go jump back. Jump back down, go jump back down, go jump. I'm jumping on down the line. Oh! Have asked me to explain to you, excuse me, as well as playing this hot diggity rhythm and blues, to tell you and introduce you to the people in this band. I'm going to start with a man whose fineness and extremeness as a drummer makes Buddy Rich look ruddy well poor, A man whose luxuriant playing impresses one and all. A big hand from the studio floor only for Mr. Martin T. Deegan. Yeah. It's not easy being a bit of a short ass. And this man has come a long way today, all the way from Cardiff, to play here in London for you. A big hand for a small man with a big face, Mr. Tafe. Yeah, dig. Known to some as the King of London Underworld, known to others as the Junior Walker of the New Age, I give you not a man but a god, Michael Pace! We're gonna boot in a bit. It's not easy coming from a third world country as these poor girls do. However, they've soldiered on, they struggled through, and they had the best singing voices you'll ever hear in your entire miserable lives. Two girls who, I could have had Aretha Franklin, anybody, but no, I had these girls. I told all the others, just go away, go on. Off, I said. A big hand for the most fabulous singing talent in the entire hemisphere that we know, the one and only Wealthy Tarts. Always ends up in the lead.